Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling. What if we told you Zhao Lusi just walked down the aisle, and Wu Lei was waiting at the end of it? 2 luxury cars, 1 bridal gown, 1 bouquet, and millions of hearts racing around the world. Fans aren't just speculating anymore. They're celebrating. Did we just witness the soft launch of Asia's biggest secret romance? Or something even more magical? A low morning sun strokes the pavement outside a private studio lot on the outskirts of Shanghai, tinting the tarmac a faint gold. The hush is broken by the muted growl of 2 engines, a black Rolls-Royce Ghost and a pearl-white Maybach S-Class easing to a halt at opposite ends of the wide entrance. The drivers step out first, gloved hands opening passenger doors in perfect synchrony, as though a silent metronome were counting them in. Zhao Lusi is the first to appear. She unfolds from the rolls in a column gown of snow-white silk, the fabric so fine it seems to drink the light rather than merely reflect it. There is no jeweled tiara, no ostentatious lace, only a single line of seed pearls tracing the neckline. An elegant understatement that makes her poise feel deliberate, almost private. Her expression is soft but intent. She is a woman aware that she is being watched, yet strangely unguarded. From the Maybach steps Wu Lei. The ivory tuxedo is tailored with military precision. Sharp lapels, double satin piping, a solitary mother-of-pearl button. For a moment he pauses beside the open door, draws a steady breath, then turns towards her. It is at this point the symmetry becomes arresting. Each of them holds an identical bouquet, 12 cream roses, 3 white lilies and a cradle of palest pink peonies, the stems wrapped in champagne-colored grosgrain ribbon. The arrangement is neither bridal prop nor florist's afterthought. It carries the exacting asymmetry of something commissioned, an object that exists for a single photograph, perhaps a single promise. Cameras click somewhere beyond the security gate, yet no production crew is visible. There are no lighting rigs, no assistants fussing with collars or pressing hems. Instead, there is a strange, charged stillness, broken only when Lucy shifts her weight and the hem of her dress kisses the concrete. She catches Wu Lei's eye across the narrow strip of morning shadow that divides them. The glance is brief but unmistakably intimate, an unspoken question, immediately answered by the tilt of his head and the faintest curve of a smile. Even before they cross the space between them, the moment feels too polished to be accidental and too tender to be purely professional. A breeze moves through the scene, lifting a strand of Lucy's hair and nudging the satin ribbons at the base of both bouquets, so that they flutter in unison. The effect is cinematic, as though an unseen director were cueing nature itself. Yet what anchors the viewer is not spectacle but detail. The matching cufflinks cut from white jade, the delicate bracelet on her wrist that he was once filmed adjusting during a press junket, the absence of any branding on either vehicle. Everything about the tableau speaks of intention, a carefully orchestrated revelation pitched between privacy and confession. Whether it is the soft launch of a love story or the opening shot of an ambitious campaign, those few measured seconds before they step towards each other are thick with the possibility that the line separating fiction from reality has finally, irrevocably, disappeared. For avid followers of Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei, the wedding-style photographs felt less like a bolt from the blue and more like the crescendo of a melody they had been humming in secret for years. The first notes were almost imperceptible. A thin silver band on Lucy's right hand, glimpsed for barely a second in a behind-the-scenes live stream 3 summers ago. Moments later, the same design flashed on Wu Lei's finger when he raised a cup of chrysanthemum tea during a fan meeting in Chengdu. At the time, most people overlooked the coincidence, but a handful of viewers captured screenshots, stored them in private folders and waited. Their patience was rewarded when more fragments emerged. A press tour clip showed Lucy tugging anxiously at a loose bracelet. Wu Lei, standing beside her, reached over and fastened the clasp with a familiarity that felt almost domestic. The gesture lasted no longer than a heartbeat, yet the softness in his gaze ignited whisper threads across Weibo, Reddit and Telegram. By late 2021, the clues had become bolder. Paparazzi lenses caught the actors leaving a rooftop restaurant on a wet September night in Seoul. No managers escorted them, no entourage hovered in the background. Just two umbrellas merging into one silhouette against the city lights. Even then, the rumor remained fragile, balanced between hope and skepticism, until Lucy posted an apparently innocuous selfie the following spring. She sat beside a cafe window, face illuminated by morning sun, latte foam brushing her lip. Reflected in the stainless steel teapot on her table was the blurred outline of a wristwatch. Vintage Omega dark leather strap, the identical model Wu Lei had worn in every variety show that year. Fans zoomed, enhanced, overlaid comparison photos and declared the evidence circumstantial but compelling. Yet the most poignant hint was delivered without any image at all. During a live stream to promote a historical drama, Lucy was asked to describe her ideal partner. She paused, fingers skimming the rim of her water glass, then spoke of someone who always notices when I'm quietly cold and offers a scarf without saying a word. Viewers thought nothing of it until a red carpet event 6 weeks later. When Wu Lei was filmed draping a camel-colored scarf around her shoulders, the instant studio lights dimmed for rehearsal. The camera lingered just long enough to record her whispered thank you and his discreet nod, a moment of unscripted tenderness that proved impossible to choreograph. Individually, each incident could be dismissed as coincidence, friendly professionalism, or a publicist's ploy. Together, they formed an intricate mosaic only the most attentive could assemble. Fans who had been collecting pieces, ring, bracelet, umbrella, watch, scarf, felt a quiet vindication when the wedding photos surfaced. To them, the identical bouquets were not merely props but the final puzzle piece slid into place, completing a picture they had long sensed yet dared not articulate. The beauty of these hints lay in their subtlety. They asked the audience to become collaborators, detectives piecing together a love story told almost entirely between the lines. A single photograph can hide more secrets than 1,000 interviews, and the latest frame of Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei seems determined to prove it. At first glance, the image is almost disarmingly simple. Two young stars, two bouquets, the hush of early morning light. Yet when devoted followers began applying forensic curiosity, scrutinizing pixels, enlarging reflections, peeling back layers of data, an entire constellation of fresh clues surfaced, hinting that what we are witnessing is neither accidental nor merely theatrical. The first discovery arrived via the unlikeliest of sources, the photograph's metadata, left oddly intact in one version circulating on a minor Indonesian fan forum. Embedded in the EXIF file was a precise timestamp, 447, and a geotag pointing not to a public studio but to a discreet lakeside villa an hour outside Hangzhou, a location previously rented by celebrity couples seeking privacy away from city surveillance. Within hours, the tag had been scrubbed from reposts, yet the slip was enough to ignite speculation that the shoot, whether for work or for love, was meant to remain strictly off the radar. Closer inspection of the high-resolution leak revealed further subtleties. Faint watermarks in the lower corner reading, Ever After Studios, a boutique company famed for private pre-wedding portraits and bound by notoriously ironclad non-disclosure agreements. Their involvement, though unconfirmed, would explain the absence of brand logos, the almost whispered elegance of the floral design, the minimalist color grading that flatters skin while guarding intimacy. It also dovetails with the second fresh angle, a handwritten note partially obscured beneath the ribbon wrapping Zhao Lusi's bouquet. Enhanced and rotated, the note appears to bear 3 Chinese characters, not the widely reported English phrase "to my forever," but a line from Song Dynasty poet Qin Guan, 2 hearts, distant yet one. The choice feels pointed. The poem is famously exchanged between lovers separated by duty and longing, a quiet literary signature that would resonate with 2 actors perpetually divided by filming schedules and public expectation. Meanwhile, a stylist who once worked with Wu Lei on a Vogue China spread added fuel to the fire, posting a cryptic message to a private WeChat circle. The jade set has found its match at last. Members assumed a reference to jewelry and, cross-referencing past shoots, recalled Wu Lei wearing white jade cufflinks carved with a cloud motif, said to be a gift from a close colleague. Zooming into the new photo, fans spotted the same cloud carving on his sleeve, while Zhao Lusi's gown, barely visible at the cuff, is fastened with a single cloud-shaped pearl clasp. The twin motifs suggest a deliberate pairing, A sartorial dialogue too intricate to pass off as wardrobe coincidence. Finally came an unexpected corroboration from outside the entertainment sphere. A renowned Hong Kong florist, interviewed about high-profile events, casually mentioned preparing mirror bouquets of roses, lilies and blushing peonies for a confidential sunrise shoot, involving two A-list clients who insisted the flowers symbolize eternal renewal. Though the florist declined to name names, the description aligns uncannily with the blooms in Lucy and Lei's hands, right down to the champagne grosgrain ribbon weighed by a single freshwater pearl. When pieced together, these fragments, the hidden geotag, the literary love note, the shared cloud emblem, the florist's testimony, compose a narrative far richer than any publicity campaign. They whisper of deliberate secrecy, of vows spoken softly before dawn, of a romance choosing poetry over press releases. Whether the public will ever receive official confirmation is almost secondary. In the quiet margins of one photograph, Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei appear to have inscribed a story only the attentive are meant to read. From TikTok in Thailand to Twitter in France, #ZhaoLeiWedding has exploded. Fan reactions have ranged from joyful sobbing to full-blown celebration parties. A cafe in Seoul is offering a Lucy and Lei latte for 1 week. In the Philippines, a fan group created a tribute dance on TikTok, already at 3 million views. A French illustrator even drew fan art of their imagined wedding kiss under cherry blossoms in Kyoto. People from age 18 to 75 are touched, not just by the potential romance, but by the story of two people who've grown together for years in front of our eyes. Now let's be realistic. There is a possibility that this is a highly strategic marketing move. A new historical drama? A luxury bridal brand collaboration? Even some insiders believe it could be part of an international tourism campaign, shot in secret to highlight wedding destinations across Asia. But here's the truth. Whether it's real or real, the chemistry is undeniable, and the connection feels personal. Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei have been beloved for years, not just for their talent, but for their authenticity. They've never needed flashy headlines. Instead, they've built a quiet connection with their audience, and now, possibly with each other. Maybe this isn't about marriage. Maybe it's about magic. A kind of magic you only find once in a lifetime. Speech Balloon, what do you think? Is this the soft launch of Asia's next power couple? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read and reply to everyone. Backhand index pointing right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss the next big reveal. We're here to bring you the stories the industry doesn't always say out loud, but the pictures do.